Getting ready for the US Citizenship Test? Finding it hard to remember all 100 civics questions? Don't worry, we're here to help. In this video, we'll cover all 100 civics questions from the 2008 version, presented slowly and in a random order, to make memorization easier. No matter where you are in your preparation, this video will help you gain confidence and stay on track. Let's get started.
What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. What are two rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of religion, freedom of speech. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. Name one U.S. territory. Guam. What does the President's Cabinet do? Advises the President. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? Provide schooling and education. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? The Constitution was written. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? 2. We elect a president for how many years? 4. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? The Louisiana Territory. How many amendments does Constitution have? 27. When was the Constitution written? 1787. Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? World War II. What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? Obey the laws of the United States. What did the Declaration of Independence do? Announced our independence from Great Britain. What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Freed the slaves. Who was president during World War I? Woodrow Wilson. What are two rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life, liberty. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. James Madison. Who is the Commander-in-Chief of the military? The President. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? Pacific Ocean. Name one branch or part of the government. Congress. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? Atlantic Ocean. We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years? 6. Name one state that borders Canada. New York. Name one state that borders Mexico. California. How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? (18 and older). Who does a U.S. Senator represent? All people of the state. Why do some states have more representatives than other states? Because of the state's population. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. When do we celebrate Independence Day? July 4. What are the two major political parties in the United States? Democratic and Republican. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. Name one problem that led to the Civil War. Slavery. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? Civil rights movement. There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Citizens 18 and older can vote. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? To print money. Name 2 national U.S. holidays. New Year's Day. Independence Day. What is freedom of religion? You can practice any religion, or not practice a religion. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. Why did the colonists fight the British? Because of high taxes. What are two cabinet-level positions? Secretary of Defense, Secretary of Education. What is an amendment? A change to the Constitution. Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. What are two ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? Vote. Join a political party. There were 13 original states. Name 3. New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. What is the economic system in the United States? Capitalist economy. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. How many justices are on the Supreme Court? 9. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? Speech. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? April 15. who was president during the Great Depression and World War II. Franklin Roosevelt. Who makes federal laws? Congress. What is the political party of the president now? Republican. What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. What did Susan B. Anthony do? Fought for women's rights. In what month do we vote for president? November. What is one reason colonists came to America? Freedom. What does the Constitution do? Sets up the government. What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? Africans. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. Name one right only for United States citizens. Vote in a federal election. The House of Representatives has how many voting members? 435. Name one of the longest rivers in the United States. Missouri River. What are the two parts of the U.S. Congress? The Senate and House of Representatives. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The Bill of Rights. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. Who is in charge of the executive branch? The President. The idea of self-government is in the first 3 words of the Constitution. What are these words? We the people. Who did the United States fight in World War II? Japan, Germany, and Italy. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens? Serve on a jury. If both the president and the vice president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The Speaker of the House. Who vetoes bills? The President. What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? Fought for civil rights. Who was the first president? George Washington. When must all men register for the Selective Service? At age 18. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Checks and balances. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. Who is the father of our country? George Washington. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4, 1776. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The vice president. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? U.S. diplomat. Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. What major event happened on September 11, 2001, in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. How many U.S. senators are there? 100. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States? Communism. What are two rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of religion. Freedom of speech. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? Provide schooling and education.